YouTube, what the crap's going on? This is Total War, meaning we are in the Iceni campaign. And when we last left off, I had fought the battle where I managed to get my faction leader killed, which was brilliant strategy on my part, actually. Um, some of you are probably not so much liking the joke there, but let's see. So I had some good suggestions from you all on the last episode. One of them was, Air, why don't you disband your navy to get more money? That's a great idea. Totally forgot about these guys. So, sayonara, suckers. So that fixes my income problem for now. I'm glad you all give me some good advice in the comments. Plus, it's entertaining too. I love reading your comments. So let's see here. I'm gonna go kill this little Gallic army here, so that they don't get away. Finish them off, basically. And I'll let these guys retrain. I don't know if I totally had to, but I don't want to lose some of these units. They're starting to get a few chevrons and stuff. And then this will allow me to come back here too, and let's see what unit I lost. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sword band. It was a sword band unit that I lost, I believe. No, slinger. Yeah, I had one more slinger unit. I can't replace... Well, yeah, I can replace a slinger unit. No, I can't replace a slinger unit. It's right in front of me. Whoops. There we go. So, we'll replace the slinger unit. Let's see. This means that I have a little more income now and can probably finish off one of these other armies that I badly need. This one needs to be retrained in its entirety as well. We just had a fight up here, too. So, and we've got these idiots raiding on me right now, which is fine. My public order's not in too bad a shape. So let's see, I've got 7 swordsmen and 4 slingers. Well, make that another swordsman there, so I need some cavalry in this army, and I can't recruit any cavalry other than chariots, which have pretty high upkeep cost. Unfortunately, I'd really like to get a hold of some scout riders here, but I just don't have the right buildings. So chariots it may be. I could use a few spear band, though, to help against enemy cav. So let's go ahead and train spear band on this turn. We need to repair that building, so I'll go ahead and spend the cash to get it repaired. That's going to be all the monies that I have at the moment. Someone said that I had a faction encountered message. Yeah, we did, the Bowie Eye. And, let's see. So let's go ahead and declare war on the Bowie Eye.
Greetings to you. I trust you come with honorable...
And let's check to see if there's any others. There is not. So we've declared war on the Bowie Eye. My messages... This wouldn't have... Yeah, that would have just been from that battle, so I don't think... I got a gnat flying in my face. Seriously, gnat, get out of here. Alright, I don't think that I actually ended a turn without having declared war on the Bowie Eye, but I'm glad that someone pointed that out, because yes, there was a faction encountered. I don't have enough money to use my agents, and some other advice someone gave me, hey, just make sure you put these guys into their agent action if you're not using them, because then they'll rank up faster. That's also good advice. So I'll just make sure that all my folks are in that stance, which is used with this button here. That raiding army, I don't like those guys being there, but I'm out of movement points there anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then these agents, put them in the agent action. Okay, good. Alright, so, and then we have a few upgrades to divvy out before we end the turn here as well. Let's see, this is a druid. I've already unlocked higher assassins. This one gives more cultural conversion and the ability to persuade. It's not bad. I'll take it. And then this army, Patchy's Band of Spears, have leveled up. And let's see. Let's see what these different ones. -5 morale for all enemy units. That's cool. Let's do that. What is that called? Quick Lime Head. Hey, man, this is kind of like a throwback to head hurlers. Man, I wish they'd bring head hurlers back for the Iceni. Then again, maybe I'd end up regretting that, because I remember getting torn apart by like chariot and head hurler armies on Rome 1. It was brutal. But oh my gosh, those armies were crazy fun to use. Not so much fun to watch your guys getting killed by a rain of severed enemy heads. Yeah, but interesting to say the least. Alright. I think now we're finally ready to end the turn. I'll just double check. They were about to finish some research. Let me just double check on what it was that we were researching. Yeah, we're doing these growth focused things here to boost some town growth and hopefully income, because we're not going to have any trading or anything else to help us. I think I will have finished the research necessary to unlock the nobles' quarters. Perhaps I did not. Tavern, Warlord's Hold. Yeah, so I think that with the Warlord's Hold I can get what I need, which is chosen swordsman. Is really what I'm after. Or chosen sword band, whatever they call it. Let's go ahead and end this turn. We need to make some progress here, though. We're kind of getting stalled out because of me losing those armies. So I need to get these armies rebuilt and get some progress back on track. Our Verni are really pouring the numbers in to try and help out the Sequani, who have lasted way longer than I would have liked them to. But if I would have maybe taken them a little more seriously, I wouldn't have lost my army against them in the first place. Just let this run through. The Gallic Confederation's probably going to bring agents up. They are, which just kind of stinks because that's probably going to take away half the movement points in that army or kill the general or something else like that, which is going to make them less effective. Irritating. Now that I have some money back, I can try and get the enemy agents under control, because you definitely can run into complete agent apocalypse in these types of campaigns. So, let's see. Hidden agent exposed. Research complete. Subversion at Trevorum. Military subversion. Wow. Quite a few enemy agent actions against us. Unfortunately, it's going to start taking like all of my money to counteract these agents. Yeah, and look, my army can't move or act or anything because of this War Maiden. Let's see if I have a high-ranking War Maiden of my own nearby. I do not. But I've got some decent rank warlords here. This one's a level 4. Let's see, their War Maiden's only a level 2. Let's try and manipulate her to our side. We have a pretty good chance of it. I like using warlords, War Maidens, champions, whatever you call them. I think that they're good at this particular role of converting enemy agents.
They will join us.
And of course it failed. But that's okay, I got really lucky on the last one. Really lucky on the last one. And got rid of some enemy agents. Let's just see if we can get rid of this scout. What are our chances? There's a decent chance of wounding this guy, which would at least get him out of our way. And basically want him to just quit subverting this town. My actions failed against this War Maiden. Let's try with my own War Maiden. Not as good a chance with this agent, so it's a little more risky, but we're going to try it anyway. Enemy agent's hindered, at least. So at least now she can't do anything to us on the next turn. So that'll be somewhat of a success there. Though I can't move that army, but at least it can keep retraining. And again, look how much money I'm spending. I've already spent 1,000 talents on agent actions alone. So it really does get out of control real fast. But you can also use it to spam up your supply of agents, which you're going to need. So the real question that I have to be careful about, you know what, I have a bunch of troops here. Probably enough troops to pretty much get the job done. Like, if I hire a couple of mercenary unit, which are pretty cheap, and then just disband them when I'm done with them, I might be able to go ahead and push forward and destroy a whole bunch of the enemy armies in this sector, and then push against Vesontio. So let's give that a try. And I don't care if these mercenary units get killed during battle. So let's hire them. It'll take a good chunk of my money, but I think it'll be worthwhile to take this army down here and do some killing. Let's try and use our War Maiden here, see if we can coerce this agent into our service. Man, getting a lot of failures, whereas last time I was getting a whole lot of ridiculous successes, so oh well, can't win them all. I'll try this War Maiden here. Manipulation. Get her! There we go. So, just to give you all an idea, I have 9 champions. And 4 spies. So I have way more agents than I should be able to have, and that is the end of my money. But it doesn't mean we can't go ahead and attack these encamped Arverni armies here, and they'll either retreat or stand. In this case, they're going to stand, which is fine. The only unit that concerns me here is this stupid Celtic Ballista. It'll probably get a whole bunch of kills. And, well, they got 2 of them. Dog crap, that's annoying. Oh well, we'll kill them one way or the other. So let's fight this on the battlefield. I'll lead towards the fort with my mercenary Gallic warriors, which I don't care if they die anyway because they're about to be disbanded. And the same thing goes for my Celtic light horse. I mean, I could completely suicide it. It won't matter because I'm going to disband all the mercenary units so I don't have to pay their upkeep. It's kind of a trick that I don't use very often, again, because my tactics are usually kind of like very straightforward in Total War. But it's one way that you can take advantage of the AI. And I say take advantage of it, it's actually just probably using the mechanics of the game to their full effect. Let's see. I am going to wait in case I have to burn any walls. Start deployment. I may not need to burn any walls. Well, I probably will need to burn walls, actually. Let's see. Let's bring Celtic warriors down this flank. Let's bring some of my sword band. Let's bring all my sword band from this direction. And I'm going to leave my spears near my sword band. And then I'm going to put my general over here with my sword band as well. And then my 2 Celtic light cav, I'll put one on each side of the battlefield because I don't know exactly how the AI is going to spawn in. And I should probably put the slingers over here too because they'll have better protection. In fact, I'm just going to pull them up here. Okay, now let's start the battle. Let's bring the slingers up. Let's see. The Celtic Ballista will probably be a reinforcement unit, which is probably good. Yeah, there's one of the Celtic Ballista. So the Celtic Ballista are a long ways away, and all the enemy reinforcements are a long ways away. So that means it's time to bum rush the fort before they get here. So everybody, rush, 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 go.
You have our spears! Melee warriors! Battle ready!
Okay. Let's take this Celtic light horse out here and hide it in these woods. And then let's take this Celtic light horse and do the same thing. And then I can spring it out against their ballista. So what do we have in the fort? We've got 1 mercenary Celtic light horse and a few tattered units. So we're just going to quickly siege the fort. And there's really nothing the AI can do to stop me. The reinforcements are a long ways off. They're back behind this hill, which is why I don't have line of sight. This hill right here is blocking. See that shadowy area there? So I'll keep an eye on the minimap as best I can, which is pretty bad. But oh well. What kind of general was that? Spear noble.
Warriors eager for blood! Battle ready!
I'm just going to come in and attack. Got both my horse units going to be hidden. My slingers are now in range. I can pull up my sword band. I got my spears, my general. Okay, good. My slingers are doing a good job of kind of whittling down some of the defenses and absorbing arrow fire. Not on this side though. My mercenary units are going to eat all of the arrow fire. But again, I don't care. They need to die. Okay, these light horse are not hidden. I really need them to be hidden, so I'm going to pull them a little further back. This unit over here is not hidden either. Why not? I'm in the middle of the woods. What's a horse got to do to hide around here? Or do they just get all visibility because of the towers and stuff? So some of you burn,
Our general is under attack.
and attack. And then general, you come up here closer. And then I'm almost cut my way through these Celtic light horse. My slingers are doing a good job of just shooting whatever they can shoot. And my swordsmen are not hiding at all. That's fine. Let's just outmaneuver the incoming reinforcements and take out their ballista. Because once I take the fort, it'll be a great defensive position. Okay, I'm in the fort here. And actually just stop burning, just come in. Or actually the walls are breached, never mind, come on in. And walls are breached here too, come in. These Celtic light horse are really holding my guys up. I'm going to use my spearmen to start capturing the different towers. Get all the towers on my side. Let's move in all my swordsmen and slingers and general. Okay, good. All my guys are getting into the fort. We're going to start capturing their towers. And let's see. Ballista is going to die. I already got shots on my light horsemen. Where was the other ballista? Okay, I've got a light horse sitting around out here, but I don't see the other ballista that was inbound yet. Okay, spear nobles are still hovering back here. Let's get my general over here. Inspire my men against the spear noble. And let's get this swordsman over here. You get over here. Kill these guys. Okay, we're starting to take the towers down. Here, kill those guys. Let's bring my general in against the spear nobles as well. And I'm going to need some defensive units over here.
Warriors of Britain.
We have captured a tower.
Oh, those are just slingers. I'll just let my slingers counter them for now. Good, we've got towers. And Gallic warriors are in. We took out one ballista. Here's the other. And I'll just leave this light horse hovering back here to go after enemy skirmish units. But now that we have all the towers under our control, this enemy general is going to rout.
We have captured a tower.
My slingers are holding off their slingers. Good, good, good. Good. Let's get all those guys in there. Enemy spear noble may come back from routing. Not a huge concern for me. The enemy slingers are targeting my general, I think. Not a bad target. Yeah, so I'm going to be able to block off all the entrances with my sword units. Yeah, so we're in good shape here. Just get more of these guys. Yep, so now I just took control of the last enemy tower too, the arrow tower. Why is it still shooting at me? Give me a break. Thank you. Alright. Enemy horseman went down. Slingers, why don't you focus on the enemy slingers? Thank you. Okay, let's see what goes. Yeah, the enemy spear noble did come back from routing, unfortunately. Didn't have a very good unit to chase it with.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Alright, should be about to take down their slingers. They're definitely taking losses now. That other ballista is going to die. There's another spear noble there. Yeah, this is going to work out well, I think. We've got a good defensible position. And they've got a whole bunch of levy, or what are these? Oh, mercenary longbow hunters. Celtic skirmish. Oh, those skirmishes are going to be bad. They're going to start hurling javelins all over me. Let's get closer to their men. Good grief, man. They're going to rip apart my sword band. Let's see. Okay, I think I killed the remaining slingers on this flank. Let's start gunning for those Celtic skirmishers.
The enemy general is dead.
Okay, the spear noble general just died. Wow, I'm getting a lot of skirmish fire laid down on me over here, and there's very little I can do about it at the moment other than absorb it, unfortunately. But I'm going to suicide attack some of these light cav into their skirmishers to silence them. We've got an enemy spear noble over here just straight up wavering. That's crazy. Whoa, routed with 160 men. What was my luck there? Okay, that got their skirmishers off point for a second. And then my slingers can now continue to return fire. Just need to keep their skirmishers busy as best I can while I clog up the entryway. I've got some Celtic warriors here as well. Let's see, Let's inspire some of these guys. Rally. Okay, I'm gonna slam into the back of all these skirmishers here, keep my horsemen away. Okay, my slingers are working
One of our units has used all its
pretty
ammunition.
well here. I don't know what unit that is, but it's probably one of my Celtic Light Horse. Okay, the enemy is kind of all bunched up over here, so let's actually get some of our swordsmen out. I'm gonna use my slingers to put some fire down on those skirmishers. Yeah, I got some of their skirmishers temporarily silenced here. Oh, stay away. Okay. There we go. Now let's pour on the pressure on the main Gallic body here.
The men are wavering.
Okay, that doesn't matter. Holy crap, the javelins. My slingers are all out of position for some reason. I can now get around these spearmen. Done a poor job. I keep getting javelins thrown at me. That's okay. I can land a crushing blow right there. My guys out here are wavering though, due to losses. Take the rest of the skirmishers down. There we go. This will get their skirmishers off station for just a moment. That's going to be all I
Our
need.
men flee the field of battle. This
There
is
we
a
go.
shameful display.
That's going to get rid of most of the enemy skirmishers there. I can now get my slingers out of the fort, get them more shots. And then the rest of the enemy's all bunched up here where I've got good support. Yeah, my Celtic Light Horse is going to do great right here. Okay. Yep, here come my slingers. So this is perfect. Perfect. We just routed a huge blob of enemy slingers. I'm going to run them down with this light horse, kill as many of those units as I can. Okay.
Spears!
Let's go ahead and pull some of these units out here too. Yeah, get as many kills as we can with these Celtic Light Horse. I'm going to bring my slingers clear around here as well. I'm going to lose some sword band,
Our men
unfortunately.
flee the field of battle. This
It'll be
is a
alright.
shameful display.
I'm winning the fight easily up front here. Rally again. Yeah, and this is just going to buy me time to just keep running down Celtic units. And then with these slingers, I want to pull over here and start shooting routing units too. I want to kill all of their routing units. And their spear nobles and other units won't be able to catch my slingers, so I'm not particularly concerned. I'm going to bring these spearmen around to cause a chain rout.
Our men flee the field of battle.
There we go, get my
This is a
slingers.
shameful display.
Oh, they're going to chase me with the spear nobles. That's annoying. Well, whatever. Split up, and we'll kill the spear nobles.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Okay. I want to completely surround these guys before I hit them in the back, because I want to trap their men and destroy them. Okay, my slingers are going to get some nice flank shots here. Into the non-shield side too, into the non-shield flank. So even spear nobles are going to have trouble taking that. Those guys are on skirmish, so they'll keep their distance. And we're now ready to close the vice. Not quite closing the vice here. Yep, okay, all the enemy troops are routing, so I'm going to pursue. Continue. Yeah, there we go. I want my men chasing here. Chase, chase, chase. See how most of their guys are getting hacked down. This is exactly what I want. Like I said, I don't have much
One of our
cav
units
left,
has used all its
but
ammunition.
it means that I can hunt down the rest of these troops. Let's keep searching for fleeing Gallic troops. Let's get those skirmishers. Those are great targets for my cav. one of my slingers has used all their ammo. And let's see what we got over here. We killed most of the fleeing troops in this vicinity. So yeah, look, we got a massacre up here. Where those guys routed. We hacked down tons of their men. Let's see if we can get a hold of some of these guys. That's my last concern. Let's see, where's my light cav? Let's take them in. Good, we're getting these skirmishers. These light cav now have 430 kills, a very worthwhile investment. So that's many, many Gallic units they were killed. I took quite a few losses here, but there were more troops than I expected as well. And when you think about it, I lost like a sword band, but you know, look at all the kills that I get from these mercenary units that are just a quick hire. And for me, I think this is worth it because this is going to deal a pretty crushing blow to the Sequani and the Arverni here. They took some pretty stupendous losses. Yeah, getting a ton of kills there. Perfect. And then these guys over here ought to be about to eat some. Yeah, my slingers are catching up with these mercenary Gallic warriors. I've got other men firing. Just go ahead and chase them because I don't want to shoot my own men. Yeah, see, my slingers can actually catch the mercenary Gallic warriors because they're exhausted. So, being run down by light units, another use for light units. So Levy Freemen are going down. Those guys are mine, so no need to chase them down. That'd just be downright cruel and unusual. Alright, I think we're good. Let's quit the battle. That one took a while, but ended up being I think it could have been a little more decisive maybe if I would have not lost a couple of those sword band, but who knows, we'll see how many units I actually lose. If I can retrain them back in one turn, it'll be worth it. Unfortunately, it won't be this turn because I don't have any money. Yeah, and I'm definitely going to get rid of the Mercenaries because they're going to eat up all of my income. So it'd definitely be worthwhile. But so let's see how much we've smashed. 2,800 enemies right there. So I mean, that's a massive blow. Got completely rid of them. We ended the raiding that was taking place in that province. And pretty much destroyed several armies. They lost their Celtic Ballista. That was the spear noble that routed after loss of one man. The most cowardly spear nobles I've ever seen. And then this was a garrison army that just got trashed down here, which means their city will now be vulnerable. And then, yeah, we killed most of this army as well. So I think this was worth it.
On the move, lads.
So that leaves... Oh, no, they still do have this raiding army here. And I still have a little bit of movement points left. So let's be rid of them. So auto-resolve this and just put these guys out of their misery. Alright. Aw, man, really? I lost 2 more sword band from that? What a jack job. I guess I should have fought it in person. Whatever. Alright. So, disband. And then we'll disband these guys. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to do more retraining than I wanted, but still 1 turn's worth of retraining. And I think this province will still be vulnerable. Especially against agent action. So, we'll have to just hope that that was worth it here in the end. Let's see. Let's divvy out our upgrades where we can. I can now unlock militancy here, but I'll unlock militancy eventually. I'm going to go ahead and go with strength for now to make these people better at coercion, so that they can start to become more handy. Here we need to unlock warfare, and then here we need to unlock zeal. All right, and then this agent here. Make them better at cultural conversion. And let's see, this general can now unlock a new skill. We can go to +2 authority. What does this one do? Wow, that gives me cheaper recruitment cost and added morale. It's not bad. I guess it adds up in the end. Let's try it just for fun. Like I said, I don't usually do an authority general, so it may not be as good as a general with dread, but we'll give it a shot. Let's see, this unit back here needs to go into her agent stance as well. Let's move her closer up here to the action. Okay. Alright, let's end one more troop before we end the turn. Double check. We're good. Alright, let's end this turn. See what we get. We definitely push back hard at Vesontio, and I'm guessing that the Arverni and the Sequani are going to be reeling after that. If I don't get hit by an agent from the Gallic Confederation, we can move against them on the next turn. Yeah, looks like they're going to... Oh, they left their settlement a little bit
will end badly and with little honor for anyone.
at risk there, in my opinion.
Such as peace.
There will be no
What say
peace
you?
treaty. I wish. It'd be easier. Alright. Sabotage at Trevorum again. That was our only one, so we made out better with agent actions. This army is totally capable of destroying Nemetum. So we're going to go do it, and I have a defending army here to hang on. I do need to recruit some units as quick as possible here, and Sword Band is what I need. Fortunately, I can recruit them. So we'll get 3 Sword Band. Vesontio is relatively undefended at the moment. Let's use our agents once more. Put her into an agent stance. Where's my best war maiden? Here's one of them. And let's see if we can convert this scout. Pretty good chance of it, actually. Well, he's hindered, so I won't spend any more agent money trying to get rid of him. There is another enemy war maiden down here. And I've got another high-level war maiden. Let's see if we can snag us yet another one. So manipulate her. Very good chance of conversion here. There we go. So I have one last little bit of money left, and I think I'm going to use my scout to subvert Vesontio. So we'll create some sabotage here. I don't have enough money to poison the wells, but we can commit some arson, and I don't see why not. Let's commit some arson against their town sitter. Ooh, decent chance I'm going to be wounded here. Whatever. Like I care. Heir commands you to throw away your life, peasant. Alright, so I didn't save enough money to hinder this agent, though, unfortunately. That was kind of stupid. How much does an assassination cost these days? More than I have. Alright, so let's go ahead and end the turn as soon as we're ready. I've got a level 10 War Maiden now outside Bibrak. I'm going to make her better at coercing still. And this agent is very good at training armies, so I really need to get her back into an army to do some training. And let's see, this War Maiden needs to unlock Zeal. And the Scout, let's go with Cunning. That should be good there. Once again, double check the diplomacy, we're good. And we can end the turn. So my income is decent for the moment, but I don't have a lot of troops. Once we capture a couple more major settlements, I should be able to field an entire, another army, basically. And I'm going to train that back on my home island, where I've got better buildings for doing so. And then I want to use it to start pushing this way, and I'll kind of get against the coast, and then, you know, we can kind of just keep securing a foothold here. If I have to, I can slow down and build some money and all kinds of stuff. What do we need to do? Good, that agent went for Nemetum rather than for my army, which is good because that means the Gallic Confederation is now screwed. Nemetum is going to be mine. And there's going to be very little there to stop me. So they just poison the wells at Nemetum there too, so not a big deal. Yep, this army is just now wide open to destroy Nemetum. It looks like their armies are going to be able to reinforce. Or no, that's just a garrison army, and they've got a garrison fleet and a fleet defending. I am going to fight this so that the auto-resolve doesn't take more of my men. Well, we'll see whether I manage to outperform the auto-resolve or not. The Drowned Men. That's a good name for your navy because it's going to be true here very soon. Although I may be drowning them in dirt since they're going to be coming on land. We got plenty of cav, plenty of infantry. This ought to be relatively easy destruction, and I'm going to just mad dash into the city because they're not going to have the forces to stop me. So let's wait, see if we can get some not fog. Let's wait on that too. There we go. Now we'll start the deployment. Yeah, so there's their town center. So what I want is to be able to rush in swords from these directions. And I'll leave my general near my swords to help protect them. I'm going to take my remaining cav and watch for ships that are beaching themselves. And then my slingers, I'm going to hide here temporarily. And then, why are they not hidden? Hide. Oh, for goodness sakes. There you go. Alright, and then my spears, let's bring them in over here by my slingers. Okay, so let's start the battle. Let's get things moving quickly. And I don't know if you all know this or not, but it's kind of funny. So Mrs. Air absolutely gets annoyed to death by the guy who screams, "Swords!" It's really funny, just so you know. So I can't help but think and laugh, you know, every time he says it, because I know that it annoys her. That's kind of mean to me, but, you know, I don't mean it in like a malicious way. It's just kind of funny. Ooh, all these units are going to be very vulnerable to cav, because they're all just coming off ships. So let's get my cav up and in there. And then it could be... I don't think there's land reinforcements coming, so let's go ahead and move our slingers up here. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of units up here that are going to be very vulnerable to heavy cav. And these are just levy freemen. I've got my general over here as well. I'm going to block them out of their own town center with these two units and move on with these. And then I'll use my general to support that unit. There's a Celtic skirmisher wide open for the charging. Let's get my chariots ready to go too. Okay, come on down. Swords, let's go. There we go. Alright, and then I'm going to just spear wall up right here. I want to let their infantry get fixed on me, and then I'll swing my general around to destroy their cavalry. Oh yeah, look at all these skirmishers up here just ready to be mopped up. There is a levy freeman in the vicinity, but I think we can avoid it and still kill a great number of their skirmishers. We just did. Go ahead and pull back. There you go. Yeah, got out of there. Swordsmen are ready to attack. Okay, so we're now cutting down all their troops in the town center. I've effectively got them blocked off over here. And I can now swing around with my general. See if I can micromanage a little better in this fight.
Our general is under attack.
Let's see. Keep your distance. Chase these guys. Yep, my swords are hacking down the people in the town center very nicely. I can now take out those Celtic slingers. And let's see, my chariots can go kill these guys. Oh man, come on, I wasn't paying attention there. Come on, pull out of there. Come on, retreat. And don't fire at will, thank you. I want to kill my own men. Okay, fight on the town center is going very well. And my general is mopping up all these. Let's hammer and anvil this real quick, just get rid of this blob, and then I'll take out the remaining slingers. Yeah, did a little bit better micromanaging my troops here. Except for this.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Yes, the battle is going very well for us. Alright, yeah, so now my spears are finished chasing these guys from behind. Hammer and anvil strike. My general's now going to take those guys out. Alright, let's get some insert charge action here. Chase them down. What are you waiting on? No better time? Yeah, my general's hung up on a bunch of routing units and he's trying to get to the enemy there. The enemy units are going to rout as soon as they hit land, and then my spearmen mopped up their Celtic tribesmen. So yeah, massive defeat for the Gallic Confederation at Nemetum. So pretty excited about that. Huge kill ratio for me there. ended up being fantastic. Of course, they didn't really have the right reinforcements, but, you know, actually managed to use my troops a little better in that fight. So blocking out the enemy reinforcements, rushing the town center when they didn't have that, and then having my cab around to harass skirmishers and stuff too. So that ended up working out well. And then they have reinforcements behind, but it's going to be too late now. I can defend Nemetum fairly easily against their assaults. Now my problem is I don't have a navy, so if they end up, it looks like their navy's got sunk, which is good. Now, let's see, did I encounter any factions because of this? I did. Oh man, the Lusitani, really? They're like forever away. Seriously? Alright, well, we're gonna have to initiate diplomacy.
Do not attempt to sweeten truth with honey.
Oh, wait.
Speak plainly,
That's the
and I will
Arverni.
deal.
No peace treaties for you. Initiate diplomacy with
Greetings,
Lusitani.
friend.
Declare
We will
war.
speak together of whatever
And of course
you
they have
wish,
allies.
But bring word.
So we've just declared war on Carthage at the same time. So,
The storm
fantastic.
is coming. Your people.
Anyway, I think that's about all the time I have for this episode. Hope you all enjoyed it. HeirofCarthage signing off for now.